Hello, my name is Erin McDonald, and I attend classes at Robbinsdale area schools, classes for people with brain injury and stroke. It's an adult academic program that includes literacy with my teacher Sheila and Lori. My reading for today is a letter to an author that made a difference to me. Letter to Laura Ingalls Wilder. Dear Ms. Wilder, thank you for writing 9 books about your life on the prairies and in the woods of Wisconsin. You have been part of my life since I was 3 years old, a century after your own life in Walnut Grove, Minnesota, on the banks of Plum Creek. My mom introduced your writings through her bedtime readings. We started with Little House in the Big Woods and ended with Far From Home. Through your autobiographical works, you taught me to travel by covered wagon, eat hardtack biscuits cooked on the campfire, and sleep under the stars. In 1977, my family traveled to your dugout home, and my sister and I sat on the rock that you played on with your sister Mary 100 years before. Your books taught me to be independent and self-reliant, but also to rely on community and family. Your family's pioneer experiences inspired my love of camping, nature, and travel. How you described hardship, manifest destiny, and the U.S. government's policies inspired me to be more aware and to value compassion. In 2017, I experienced a brain injury and could no longer read properly. What I read in a book disappeared from my mind as soon as I turned the page. My medical team suggested that I read books that were familiar, stories where I knew the plot, the setting, and the characters. So I turned to the Little House books, relying on an old family friend. I started by listening to the audio version of your books online from the public library. Can you possibly imagine a professional actress reads your words 100 years after you lived them, and people listen to your books on telephones the size of your pocketbook? Secondly, I read along to your audio stories with my childhood books in hand, eventually read the words out loud. The words were jumbled in my mind as I spoke them, but it helped that I recalled your life, your blind sister Mary, your pa's fiddle, and even your ma's blatant racism toward Native Americans. I learned to read again while exploring your journeys through Nebraska, Kansas, South Dakota, Minnesota, and Missouri. Thank you for helping me to read again and to remember. A Letter to Laura Ingalls Wilder by me, Erin McDonald, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you.